I'm Michelle. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make meatballs. You can do a lot with meatballs. Your ingredients that you're going to need: 2 pounds of ground whatever you want. Beef, chicken, bison, turkey. I like to make it half beef and half sausage. Gives it that little yummy flavor. You're going to need a little bit of milk, some Worcester, grated Parmesan, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, onions, Italian seasoning, and 2 eggs whipped. We're going to mix all of this together just like we would a meatloaf, but we are going to make meatballs out of it. So we want half a cup of Parmesan, with a half a cup of Italian breadcrumbs, half a teaspoon of Worcestershire. You can use pretty much anything you'd like in your meatloaf. Onions, raw onions. I don't eat raw onions, so I use these guys right here. You're going to want 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. If you use onion powder, you're only going to want a teaspoon, otherwise it's going to be too strong. I use these flakes. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. If you want to add peppers or whatever you want to your meatballs, go for it. Then make more than one size meatball. I make larger meatballs for meatball subs. I make smaller meatballs for spaghetti. Freeze whatever you're not going to use. And then you want 1/4 cup of milk. And then we're going to get in and we're going to mix this all up with our hands, which I just washed. And then we're going to put them on the trays. So I will be back as soon as I get this all mixed. So I got 2½ dozen out of my smaller meatballs, and I got a dozen out of the bigger ones. I make the smaller ones about 1 inch. These guys are about 2 inches. You're going to bake them for 15 minutes at 400 degrees, and then spaghetti, whatever you want to use your meatballs for. If you want to just use them for an after-school snack, they're good. A little bit of barbecue dipping sauce or something like that. I will be back as soon as I get these cooked. I got yummy meatballs. If you're going to make meatball subs, use French rolls. We use French bread, mozzarella cheese, and marinara sauce. It tastes so much better on your meatballs than spaghetti sauce. So until next time, you guys, bon appetit.